guys, welcome to today's video. I got a lot of requests for some day in the lives. How do I balance working and homeschooling? I'm gonna do a lot more day in the life videos. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more intentional, but they are hard for me because work from home and homeschool, I don't have a lot of extra time to stop and explain what I'm doing. And so I'm trying to kind of figure out the best balance of filming and showing as much realistic life as I can and how I balance it. So more of these will be coming. Today's is pretty simple. It's really showing our homeschool flow. It was our first day back after a 3-week break. We have some new curriculum. I'm just showing one day, so we're not doing all of our subjects on this day. But again, it kind of gives you a flow of what we do together, what my kids do independently, kind of how I work in projects. So this is a quick day in the life. More are coming, I promise. I'm going to try to do them strategically, one where I focus on one of my kids and their specific grade, one where it's more of just my day, so I won't show as much of the homeschool curriculum part, but I'll explain this is when I wake up, this is when I eat breakfast, this is when I do chores and stuff like that. So lots of day in the life vlog type videos coming. So guys, like that, I hope give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if there's a specific aspect of what you want to see. But just understand, this is my real life. It is not always easy filming your real life or remembering to film, because again, I have minutes in between taking a break from work, getting the kids set up. So just keep that in mind when you're watching people's YouTube channels. This is their real days, their real lives. It does take a lot of time and effort to film it, to explain what's happening, to make it make sense on the viewer's end. So that's my kind of spiel. Also, I don't really love showing my kids' faces online. Yes, I've done it in the past. I will probably do it in the future, but I just try to minimize that as much as possible. I choose to share my life online, but I really don't want to make that decision for them. So that's also not the easiest to kind of do in day in the life type videos. So bear with me as I'm kind of adjusting to this, but if there's anything specific, please leave that down below. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for all your support, as always. All right, so we are getting ready for our first day back to school after a break. It is a Tuesday, and so we are all just getting set up. It's about 9:30. Those of you that question how I work and homeschool, I started work around 6 a.m. this morning, and so that was about 3.5 hours of work I already got in before the kids are up and we start school. I'll normally take a morning break and get them started on whatever activities or lessons they have. And it also depends, if I have meetings, then they'll do more of their independent stuff, and then later when I'm done working for the day, we'll switch. So it's not a set schedule every day. We kind of just adapt as needed, but my kids are very independent. I've always worked. They kind of just know the flow. So I have our weekly checklist printed out from my homeschool planner. I just filmed a video how I set all this up, so if you want to see that, I'll link it down below. But this is our schedule for today. So both my girls have their SACs in math that they will complete, and that's 100% independent unless they need help with something. We are doing Beowulf grammar and word roots for our language arts. We have our science lesson, our moving beyond the page reading unit, and that is it for today. So they're just getting their breakfast, they're going to get their books, and then they will meet me at the homeschool table. So here's kind of both their stacks that they'll be using while we're here at the table. Both of them have their grade level School Nest notebooks. They use this for journaling, writing stuff down, pasting stuff in. So sometimes we use it, sometimes we don't, but we have that ready. We just got their binders organized, and so we have all these different tabs. So we have reading is right here. So this is for their reading unit, all of those worksheets that they'll need. Grammar, which is their Beowulf grammar. history, which we are not doing today, but we're going to do tomorrow and Thursday. That is their gather round history, and then vocabulary are their word roots lessons. So they have their binders, and then we have our Apologia Earth Science. Today, I believe we are starting our rock unit, and we are going to be making some crystals, or at least starting the process of making crystals. So you'll get to see that as well. Up here at the top, 81. So we're learning about what today?
Verbs.
Verbs. Who can tell me what a verb is with not looking at your paper? What is it?
A verb is like something you're physically doing, like running, walking, swimming, jumping.
Yep, it's an action.
There are action verbs like run, sit, eat, and wave.
There may be a time though when you take a test and you see words you've never seen before. And so we're helping breaking up the words so we can try to figure out what does that word mean, okay? So just a refresh on word roots. So today, what page are you on? No, it doesn't say. Okay, well, we're on lesson 10, and we are learning the root grad.
Gratitude?
Just right here. The root, G-R-A-D, grad, means step, okay?
Stepuate.
So, just an example, gradual, gradient, graduate, graduation. If we know what grad means, and then here's our suffixes, and we know those meanings, then we can probably figure out the definition of these words, right?
Yeah.
So let's do gradual together. Let's figure out which definition means gradual. So grad means a step, and all means like a process. So this is a step-by-step process.
Okay.
All right, so we are starting our reading unit for Iggy's house. This book is about a neighborhood that may be very similar to our own neighborhood. The book explores the relationships that exist between children and parents. So in this neighborhood, there's people who live in houses that have children and parents. Do we have that in our neighborhood?
Yes.
Most likely.
Most likely. We have relationships with our family members and our friends. So we're going to discuss the importance of friendship and why friendships are very important relationships. So one thing we're going to learn about in this book is friendship. There is a special relationship that exists between two people who look different from one another but have a lot in common. Do you have any friends who maybe look different or act different than you?
I have a lot.
A lot of friends, yeah. Okay? So in this book, do you think that there may be some issues with this because they may not look like each other or they may act different? Mm-hmm. The fact that the world would not be very interesting if everybody looked the same. What if all your friends were identical to you?
That'd be so weird.
That'd be super weird. What if everybody acted the exact same way?
You'd have no fun at all.
You'd have no fun. You'd have nothing to talk about because you would just all talk about the same thing. What if everybody had the same type of family? Do you think everyone has two parents at home?
No.
No. Do you think everybody has siblings?
No.
No. Maybe do you think people have different family members who live in and out of their house?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So even though it may seem like everyone may be similar to you, there's actually more differences than similarities, right?
But so far, she wasn't much of either. She pulled on her blue sweatshirt, regarded her hair in the mirror, and stuck her tongue out at her reflection. She decided it was easier to hide all that thick hair behind her sailor hat than to brush it out. With a final check out the window, she left her room.
Alright, so we did already read these pages when we were doing science like months ago, but I want to just like read because we're getting into rocks. I just want to make sure you guys understand. So what is a rock made out of?
Minerals.
Minerals. Is a mineral a rock?
No.
A mineral is a mineral, but a rock can be made out of minerals. Okay. We clear?
Yeah.
Mila, go ahead and read this paragraph.
Okay. Keep in mind that minerals are in rocks, but minerals are not rocks. Minerals have an orderly crystal structure, but rocks do not. You can see the difference between rocks and minerals in these pictures. Crystals can be really quite pretty and fun to look at. Let's do an activity to get you more comfortable understanding minerals and their crystal structure.
Perfect. So go ahead and turn the page.
What?
Yeah.
This is like the same design the eyes counter has.
Yeah, and ours is this, except it doesn't have the
doesn't have
feldspar.
that.
Right, so our counters, just like Yaya's, are made out of granite. So they're a mixture of different
Rocks.
minerals.
Rocks and minerals.
Okay, so we are going to make crystals, but we're going to do that later today. Okay,
And
so
when
we're
you're
going
done
to,
with work.
yeah, we're going to set up our crystals. Okay. So go ahead and just start reading. It might be a little confusing since we haven't made the crystals yet, but we can go back and refresh. So Mila, read right here.
Okay. Borax crystals are a natural mineral.
Igneous.
How are igneous rocks made?
When lava or magma.
Okay, which is by what?
Lava
And
magma,
hardens.
tectonic,
tectonic plates hardened.
Under crust.
And
cool.
then
Push
Alright,
up
so
rock.
that's number 1, right?
yeah.
How many types of rocks are there?
3.
Well, there's way more, but.
Well, yeah.
These are the main types of rocks. Okay,
3
so
main ones.
we learned igneous.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Basalt and
Well, these are types of igneous rocks.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Gemstones.
Cool.
Diamond.
Read up here.
Think back to your
I am on my work lunch break, so I normally get 30 minutes, and this is where I will do more school with the kids and activity because I normally just eat while I'm working, so I don't really use it as a lunch break. So I saved this time specifically for their science project, so I'm just kind of going through and setting up what they're going to need. I do have the science kits from Nature's Workshop Plus that give us most of our supplies. I think all the supplies besides like water for our crystal activity. We do have a couple activities later this week where we're actually making like edible food. That kind of stuff doesn't come in the kit, like ice cream, obviously. So I do need to do like a small grocery run for that stuff. So I'm just making a note of that today. But that's what we're doing. So I'm getting this ready. I don't know what the kids are doing. I think they're like building bracelets or stuff. The girls finished their math. I still need to do school with my son, but we'll do that later. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you guys this. This is the activity we are doing today. And so we need borax, water, pot, spoon, stovetop, containers. We do have mason jars, so that's what we're gonna use. Food coloring, Chanel sticks, thread, pencil tape, aluminum foil, paper towel, magnifying glasses. So this is lesson 5, but again, lesson 5, this is only one activity from lesson 5. So lesson 5 also has these activities, this activity, this activity. So we just have to be aware of like what activities. This one does seem to have a lot of edible stuff. So we're gonna pull out what we need for this. So here's like how they come packaged. And I did buy 2 kits, so I have 2 of the exact same thing. But see here how it says you're gonna need borax, food coloring from lesson 1. So these are our lesson 1 bags, which I did save the borax and food coloring, but we also just have food coloring in general. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up. I have the stuff set up downstairs for crystals. We're all gonna make crystals later, but I am going to do pre-K with Nico. So we're gonna do our pre-K stuff, getting him back in the flow of doing his assignments and school because we've been very lax, just like with everything. So we're gonna get started on his pre-K stuff. Today we're gonna do 3 different things. We're going to pick something out of the science book just to read about. We're going to do a lesson with our kindergarten math with confidence and a page out of our get ready for the code, explode the code A. So 3 easy things, and then he decided he's going to help us make crystals. So each of the kids are going to make their own crystals with our
Wait. I'm making my own crystal.
Yeah, so Nico's gonna make his own crystals. The girls are gonna make their own crystals for our apology at science. So if I can include Nico in some of that stuff, I do that. But let's get his pre-K stuff done. I just start at this beginning page. Mom will read it to you.
No, I want to go to the other page.
Okay, pick one page that Mom will read to you.
No.
So this is about your body.
Oh, about our body.
Okay, so you want Mom to read it to you? Yep. So look where I'm reading, okay? Your body. Bodies are made from lots of different parts. Each part does a different job, but they all work together to keep you going. So this one is your skin. So your skin keeps the dirt away. On the outside, you have a layer of skin. Where's your skin? Can you show me your skin? That's your skin. It keeps the dirt from inside your body. Up here, what number is that?
7.
Go ahead and trace the 7s. You got to learn to write a 7. You start at the dot. Over and down. Over and down. You think you could do one by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, try do one by yourself. Over. What?
Okay, I'll try again.
Okay, a straight line. So start, make a dot. Kind of, yeah, good job.
7. It's 7.
7, perfect.
Okay, now time.
Okay, so now what number is that?
5.
You're gonna draw 5 circles.
Okay. 4, 3.
3.
1, 2, 3.
3.
5. 0. 0 plus 5 is
No, there's 0, 0.
0, 0. 1, 0. 10.
No, just
5, 0. That's tricky.
okay. Well, just don't. If it's 0, don't count it. So just 5. Ready?
2 plus 5 is 20.
No, count how many.
I don't know how.
Look at Mom.
Many.
Look. So if this is how many? 5.
So there's 5 and there's 2. That is 25. 22.
Close. But,
25, 22.
okay, look at Mom. Ready?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7.
7. All right, you trick Mom. Show me his numbers. See if I can get them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9.
Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I got it right.
Okay, let's see.
All right, that's it. We're done with math.
Fine, that's F.
What sound does F make? Think about it.
That's not a word.
That's the sound that F makes, okay?
Okay.
Look at these 3 pictures. What is this?
A fork. Do I circle it?
Listen to Mom.
Can I draw it?
Okay, listen.
I want to draw it.
Okay, I know, but listen to Mom. What is this?
A dog.
And what is this?
A box.
Which one starts with F?
This one.
A fork. Good job. Okay,
No,
you can
no.
circle that one.
Now I have to color it.
Okay, do whatever you want to the fork.
Okay, I'll circle it and color it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now this row, what is this?
A car. A pig. A finger.
Which one starts with F?
Finger.
Yes!
Now let me color the finger. Then.
Uh-oh, they're gonna have a blue finger.
They're turning into a raspberry.
A blueberry.
A blueberry they're turning into. Oh, and
All right, next row, what is this?
a fence. A house. A television.
What starts with
Television.
No, that's
house. House.
No, that's H.
Fence.
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 Say
Fence.
Good job.
Let me color it.
Read this. What is she doing?
She's fishing. Bed. Hat.
Which one starts with F?
Person. there a car on my face?
No. What did we say she's doing?
She's fishing.
Does-
Fishing.
Fishing. Yep, that starts with F.
Let me draw her.
Okay.
She's gonna be blue. I'll color the blue.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Good job. Good job.
Okay, now can I go?
You did it! You're all done with school! Love you, buddy. Mom and listening?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how it's gonna look. Your pencil is gonna be sitting on top of your glass like that. Okay? So what you're gonna be doing is this little thing, you're gonna wrap it around your pencil a few times. So it's, you know, on there, right? And then this, you need to kind of like weave it into like a cool, whatever design you want, because your crystal's gonna grow around this. Okay, but it needs to be a little bit like down because it needs to be in the water. So like that. Does everybody kind of understand?
Yes.
Yes? You got your crystals growing?
Yeah,
What colors do you have?
I
Come on, really
have
want a piece of
red
foil.